In the north, a man was born. Everyone shouted the name Bjorn. He learned the way of the sword because he was a man of his word. When he was 16, he fought in the south because he wanted to prove his worth. The gods blessed him with an army of 1,000 men to fight with him from beyond them. After winning against the Christians, he went back home persistent. Bjorn proclaimed with confidence, "I'm the best warrior, no offense." Bjorn readied himself for war, to fight the Danes like before. When Bjorn battled the tribe at Viking, his men were proved unbeaten. Bjorn's confidence suddenly stopped. When his axe strike was blocked, Bjorn looked up to find a middle-aged man. The middle-aged man was full of plans. He opened his mouth and spoke. "Why are you attacking, boy? Do you find looting my tribe a joy? Fine then, I challenge you to a duel. I'll show you who's the fool." Both men readied their weapons to fight like ravens. After minutes of fighting, the middle-aged man was not craven. The middle-aged man spoke once more again. He was merciful and kind, but he left the boy behind. Bjorn returned home with sadness to hide his face in shamefulness. From this day forward, he wanted to be the best warrior onward. At the end of winter, before the springs enter, a bearded 30-year-old man stands in the snow, ruling men for show. As he drinks in battle, he acts like he knows how to handle. As he battles the Danes once more, to show his worth therefore. As his men roar, there once again he sees an old man torn. As Bjorn raises his axe, the man continues his task, to end the foolish drunkard Bjorn, to make him unborn once more. Both men ran into each other, to be victorious over the other. As both started their fight, it was clear who was right. At long last it was Bjorn who was victorious, as he saw the old man unconscious. Bjorn successfully conquered the king because he has proven his confidence. He returned home with celebrations and told tales of his exploitations. He drank all day and night, forgetting himself in fight. After sleeping for days, he woke up to the terrible news that day. The king of Gotland declared war on him because he has proven himself dishonorable. Once again, Bjorn readied his tribe for a fight he was ready to ride. As he met the old king on the battlefield, Bjorn's men were ready to die on that field. After hours of fighting, the battle was worthy of writing. Bjorn's men charged through the enemy to slay their friends and family. Again, it was clear who was victorious. It was Bjorn's confidence that slain the old king, his axe strike was worthy of slaying. The gods had given him the old king's land, whose worthiness was in his hand. After the victory, he returned home happily. Now he has wondered, where to next? Suddenly, a man came to talk about a mysterious land. This land was called England. It was full of water, grass, and cattle, but who would be worthy enough to endure the hassle? "It was I," Bjorn proclaimed, "for the gods have blessed me 1,000 once more to venture beyond," he claimed. So him and 1,000 men ventured beyond the sea to claim what is rightfully theirs, you see. During their voyage, the thunder struck. It was proof that Thor wished Bjorn well in his axe strike. As he landed on what Christians called Jorvik, he began to build a new settlement, which was what the gods commanded. Later that day, he began conquering nearby and loot the gold they hid by. He went from town to church to take all the food and gold. As he drank and told tales of old, he proclaimed once more, "I am the best warrior in the world." As his men were looting, Bjorn began drinking. They laughed and drank and laughed, until suddenly his laugh stopped. Death has finally claimed our fearless land. It was not a duel or show that killed him. It was overconfidence. Now remember, do not fight while you're drunk, because you will close your eyes before you can count.